So, who is donkey then?
We are the donkeys so far.
Uh-huh.
They just work for their paycheck and then, they're not
Mhm.
concerned about the future, where their money is going or where their life is going.
This is the Ellie
And Lee, show!
Show.
So for the next one, the phrase is, if you go around blaming others, then they are expected to change. If you find the problems you have, then you can work to change it and be better. So so what I thought is that everyone has their own thoughts and feelings, but the thing is that you have a direct connection to yours, so it's a lot easier to change yourself.
That's true. It would be the easiest way,
Yeah.
but it's not easy.
Yeah, I didn't say it's easy, but it's a lot
Okay.
easier to change yourself
Uh,
than it is to change someone else, in my opinion. So, like, the thought experiment I had is that if you find something that you're really into, then see how many people you know after telling or
yeah.
showing them would also be into it as much as
Not
you.
many.
Yeah.
Not many.
So it kind of shows, like, it's not just like talking to your friends, but talking to everyone you know, then you'd find like some people will be more cynical about it and they'll be like, oh, that's not for me, that sort of thing. So because they have their own thoughts and feelings, then, it's going to differ to yours, and then there'll be some kind of conflict that wouldn't lead them to liking the same things you
Yeah.
like.
But like I think even if two people
Yeah.
are exactly the same,
Yeah.
they would have conflicts anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's say like two people have the mindset
Mm-hmm.
that they're the best in maybe making egg yolk,
Okay.
sunny side up or whatever.
Yeah.
And then since they have like the same ego,
Mm.
as long as they meet, and then if they have a situation when they need to compete,
Yeah.
then they'll fight because oh my egg yolk is better.
So it doesn't have to be like a competition, but with the example you gave, it'll be someone says, "Oh no, you should do it this way because, this method is the best and it tastes the best." But then someone else has the thought that no, my method is the best. So I find with me, I'm more interested in something when I discover it than when I'm shown it. If there's a new group that I like, when I like search it
Yeah.
and I find it, to me, I tend to want to listen to it more than if someone just sends me a link, hey, check this out.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying you prefer to be active when you get information.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, what do you think?
So I think
Mm-hmm.
when people say we need to solve this problem,
Yeah.
actually it implies to acknowledging the problem first.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you need to know what's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the next step is solving problem.
Yeah.
Like actually solving problem. The former one is more important. For example, you get a math question which is 1 plus 1.
Yeah,
And then you thought the problem was 1 minus 1.
yeah.
And then you made a great proof.
Okay.
And you turned it in.
Mm-hmm.
Like even though you have the greatest solution
Mm-hmm.
in the world,
Yeah,
it's wrong. Because it's not 2, it's 0, like the answer. So
yeah.
better to focus on the problem first.
Mm-hmm.
And then like to focus on problem, it's really important not to blame others.
Yeah,
Because blaming others is kind of avoiding your problem,
yeah, yeah.
not really acknowledging your problem.
Yeah, that's
So it's better to just focus on your problem first and then put energy to find solution.
It's also a slightly easier solution to get because if it's saying like, oh, the problem is I wake up too late. It's a very simple example, but if the problem is I wake up too late, then you can kind of figure out the steps and you can understand, oh, it's because I sleep, at 1 or 3 a.m. or something like that.
That's true.
If you're enjoying this video so far,
Please like and subscribe. So for the last quote from chapter 1, A donkey chasing a carrot is just following an illusion. The owner is the one steering the donkey. I agree with this sentence.
Okay.
I just wonder, by the way, who is the donkey owner in real life? What do you think?
I guess it's the one that's making the decisions long term, because the
Like
donkey would be,
CEO.
yeah, the donkey would be the person that's, not really considering, what's happening in the future and just going to work every day, get their paycheck, spend their paycheck, go to work.
So, okay, so you're saying CEO might be a donkey owner.
Mm-hmm.
I realize it now. So social media or mass media is fake carrot
Yeah,
or real carrot.
it's the illusion, because that's the thing.
Uh-huh.
With social media, you can obviously edit your posts and you choose what goes up. So like people are creating illusion of their lives.
So like people who creates the illusion is actually a donkey owner, right?
In some ways, I guess.
So who is donkey then?
We are the donkeys so far. Yeah, well, it's the people that work for, they just work for their paycheck, and then, they're not concerned about the future, where their money is going or where their life is going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we at least care about it, so let's not call us donkey.
Yeah, I guess we could be smart donkeys at the moment. We still haven't taken full
Smart
control.
donkey.
We haven't taken full control of
Donkey
our
still.
future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, to go to the carrot farm, better not to spend too much time on media, like the illusion, but maybe the map, like books or other productive experience to learn how to get to the actual carrot heaven.
I think the thing is, though, with social media, at the end of the day, it's still a tool. Like people use it for, effective marketing. And another thing is that because so many people are on social media, you can also engage with new ideas. And if there's someone that you are inspired by, there's a chance that you may be able to talk to them directly. So, yeah, I think a lot of it is fake, and to have the control to realize that some things are just made for an illusion, or it's kind of an exaggeration of the reality, can be hard for some to break that kind of addiction. But then, yeah, with books, I think it's good. You can still engage with it, and then like if you have someone that you can talk to about the book you're reading, or if you can read a book together, then just that kind of makes a difference. But then at the same time, like YouTube is the social media, so we also want to interact with other people and see how they think and how they feel, because like one of the good things about social media is that you get so many other people's ideas and thoughts contributing to something. So like with this video, some people might have other ideas or other thoughts, and then
I would like to know.
Yeah, exactly. Could be insightful for us, because we don't know everything, so it's good to learn from others.
That's true.
So then, like what I said is that having a bigger picture in mind and a plan to get there, so the things that you are doing, if they're necessary or not, because the thing is, sometimes you can just say, oh, okay, having a job is good, but you don't ask yourself, why is it good? Is it actually necessary? That sort of thing. Or if you don't...
It's safe?
Yeah, it's safe, but it doesn't mean that it's the best option. Because the thing is, if you don't have a picture in mind, then you just tend to follow what other people do. Like if you have your own goal for your life, then, you want to follow that goal because you set it. But then...
So what's your life goal?
Mommy, 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 mommy. I'm joking. My goal is just to be able to live comfortably. Like I'm not too serious on, having the most expensive sort of things. But the thing that I really like, or that I'd really like to be able to do, is I tend to have like a lot of, I guess you could call them shower thoughts, like just ideas of things that I want to do. I'd like to have the ability to just, give it a try. like if I have an idea of a business or product that I want to create, I'd like to have the money and the, like people that I could hire that could help me achieve it. So it's not necessarily that I want to have like really expensive things. It's just that I want to do things that require having financial freedom.
Okay. Thanks for sharing your thoughts.
Yeah.
And my thoughts.
Thanks for us. No, it's good to chat. So I think it's really good to have a partner to talk to, like about not only about the book, but then like also your goals in general, because like you might have your ideas and you'll have your own logic to why it's something worth doing. But if you share it with someone else, then they might give you constructive criticism that you can realize, okay, maybe this is not the perfect thing to do. I should maybe change a few things. Or it might just sound to them like more like a dream and something that's not realistic. Obviously,
it's fine.
Yeah, obviously you have to, analyze what they say and, find where the constructive criticism is and where it's just them maybe being vindictive or something like that.
I haven't really had the feedback from others.
Oh, yeah.
Like when it comes to sharing my thoughts, it's more careful here. I mean, the society.
Oh, yeah.
So I prefer not to share my thoughts usually, but the problem is that it's really hard to widen my thoughts.
Yeah.
And often I just fall into my thoughts too deeply. So good thing is that you don't need to be blamed by others.
Yeah, but then the thing is you don't know if what you're thinking is right or wrong.
Doesn't need to be right or wrong if it's not too bad to society.
But how do you determine that if you don't interact with
I'm not
society?
harming anyone. Like I don't think about that kind of thing. If I say, it's not my opinion, but like if I say, oh, I'm just gonna be a donkey, someone just don't like the idea, even if it's my life, and it's understandable. But I don't want to be blamed by anyone for having that thought.
Yeah.
But I want to be a human who can just go to carrot farm by themselves.
Okay. Please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps us out.
Thanks for watching.
See you.